Dear OQP Community Network, family and friends, I greet you all in the name of the new year. Happy New Year 2023. Today is the very special day. It's the first Monday of the year, but also it's the first working day of the year. And for me, it means it's the first point of action for year 2023. And today I have a very special message which I want to share with you, and I consider this very important message because it's going to help us to walk on our path of success successfully. Many philosophers have been sharing this message, and today I would like to support them, to back the message that in life it is not what you get that is really important, but rather what you become along the process. And mind you, you can never become the same person you were 1 second ago or 2 seconds ago. There will always be changes, always. But you can choose either to let circumstances and environment create whom you become, or decide the kind of person you want to become by choosing and deciding to learn from specific material and sources, or by choosing the type of information you want to feed yourself. We have all seen number of successful celebrities who got almost everything you can dream of, but they only ended up wasting their own lives by killing themselves. We have seen people getting into the public offices, and you know, in these public offices you can have so much power to do almost anything you like, but these people, they only ended up being corrupt and evil. We have seen great sportsmen and sportswomen who got very expensive stuff. You know, you can have very expensive cars, very expensive houses, anything someone can aspire, but they only ended up losing everything as soon as they got off that peak of their talents. What happened? What's wrong in this context here? There is a message which says that with great power comes with great responsibilities, and it is very true. And it is these responsibilities that if you are not well equipped in that position you are in now, they are going to break you down. Why? I can explain. I think that what you get will attract new responsibilities, but these new responsibilities, they don't deal with your power. They deal with you as a person. So for example, I can say one can celebrate by becoming Mr. or Madam President. But we all know that presidents is power. It's not a personality, it's power. And there are responsibilities that are related to this power of presidency. So for example, some people in a particular village, somehow they get into drought, famine. They don't have any foods, they're dying of starvation. This report has to be reported now to Mr. President. And Mr. President has to give an answer, has to respond to this situation. Now, he cannot respond by opening a book about a guide for president, or he cannot open a constitution and say, what does the constitution say about this? A president has to decide, and the constitution is there only to guide him as to how to do in order not to violate the rights of other people in that particular country. So it is him who has now to bear these responsibilities and respond. And this is where I can define success. That is, success is an ability for someone to match the power that he has achieved with the responsibility that they come with it. This is where you achieve success. That's why we have so many people who can celebrate people getting to the parliament. But soon after the members of the parliament now meet in the parliament building, everybody else starts to complain. What are they doing there? Because now these people, they failed to use their power in matching with the responsibility that came with that power. Now, what do I mean that these responsibilities, they can break you down? If you were not the person. I mean, you did not become the person to handle those responsibilities. This is where you will end up finding your life meaningless. And that is why we have celebrities who took their own lives, because they reached at a point in time where they said, now I have all this, but I am meaningless. Therefore, I have no point of continuing to live on this earth. They took themselves, maybe after facing some sort of challenges and problems, something like that. This is why we end up with someone being given a powerful lecturer, but instead of helping these students to overcome the barrier by passing their exams, now this lecturer uses his power to demand the sexual pleasure from the children or students. This is what happens when you are not well equipped before you achieve a particular success of or power. Now, what do? You do equip yourself by setting a particular set of values and standards through which will guide you as you go along the path of success. Now, how do you know which values and standards to set? First of all, you have to choose to become a student, an ever-learning student in all of your life. And number one source of place which I recommend that you have to learn is from the Holy Bible. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been reading a number of books until this moment. And what I came to realize, most of life philosophies from great philosophers, it has been derived from the Bible. So the Bible is one of the very, very important books that you can ever read. But on top of that, there has to be a number of other sources that you have to learn from them. And most of them, I would recommend books which are from great philosophers, such as, for example, Zig Ziglar. We have philosophers such as Jim Rohn. They have philosophies which can change your life, but I don't decide for you which sources or which books you have to read. You have to decide for yourself what type of person you have to become, and then work it out to know what you need to do in order to become that particular kind of person. And ladies and gentlemen, success is attracted to the type of person you become, not to what you have, not to the people you attract yourself with, though they all affect. But the type of person you become will be the attraction of success. And I would love to finish by saying that in whatever you're doing, please remember, let not the money or success drive you. Dr. Miles Monroe says, pursue not success. Do not pursue money. But money and success, they are supposed to be the byproducts of the type of person you become. Thank you so much, and I'd love to wish you success in this new year 2023. Do not forget to set your objectives, set your goals, but most importantly, decide now what kind of person you want to become and work towards that. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.